Okay, this is Crimes Against Children. If my daughter's being exploited to hurt me and my custody rights are being violated and I don't have access to my daughter out of corruption, would that be considered a crime against a child?
Hold for just a moment, ma'am.
Okay.
Hey, this is Kristen.
Yes, I have reported that there's some corruption dealing with my daughter. I've been reporting it for years now. And I don't have access to my daughter out of corruption. And I wanted to know if that would be considered a crime against a child.
Okay, wait. I don't understand. You're reporting corruption? Have you contacted the police?
They're denying me services. I have a wealthy abuser. And I've had multiple false arrests in the corruption. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Did you intend to call the DA's office?
Yes. Can I have your name?
Kristen.
Oh, okay. So, yes, so I wanted to know how I can go about getting their, not really giving me services for the interference of child custody and to report the corruption with my daughter.
Okay. So, unfortunately, you called the wrong agency because that's not something that the DA's office can help you with. If there's a crime that has been committed, you have to contact the law enforcement agency. If there is a custody matter that you're dealing with, you need to contact the family court.
Okay, so the family court's ignoring it out of corruption, and the police threatened me when I try to report crimes and have arrested me for reporting crimes. I came in to report it in person. How do I report the police? I thought I reported that to the DA.
Without knowing more, I don't know what you're telling me that is going on. Like if they're ignoring you and then you said you've been arrested.
Yeah, the abuser has the
what county is this in?
Dallas. The abuser has a police department in his pocket. So they keep arresting me and mistreating me and covering up for the crimes. So I tried to report it to the DA and the DA ignored it. But I thought that that's who I would report it to, the corruption of the police department. Arrested me multiple times in corruption. Arrested me at a domestic violence support group. Trying to report the crime to Texas Rangers, August 1st, 2019. So if the police is corrupt, the police department is corrupt, who am I going to report that to? I thought I reported it to the district attorney.
No, hold on for just a second.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so two things. If you're reporting a crime, you do have to contact the law enforcement agency in that county where the offense occurred. That's not something that you report with the DA's office.
Okay.
Other thing, if you are currently, have a current case, then you can't call the DA's office to discuss it. You need to speak with your attorney and have them run that interference for you. Okay?
So the attorney is the one that will handle the corruption on the case and how my child custody rights are getting violated?
If you have a current family case that's pending, you need to get with your attorney and tell them all your grievances and have them put that fight forward for you.
Okay. I'm just reporting crimes on it. How do I, because I've been trying to...
So the DA's office is not the entity that investigates the crime. We prosecute the crime. So you have to contact the law enforcement agency that committed the offense, wherever that county, in the county where the offense occurred, that's who you contact.
Okay, can I speak now?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, so the police department is on my abuser's payroll and covering for the crime, so they're not accepting it. I also tried to report the multiple false arrests, like sitting at a support group, and also...
if you are a current defendant, again, I have to say, you cannot...
I'm not a current defendant.
I can't.
I'm not a current...
If that is the case, that's not something I can help you with.
Yeah, that's why I was asking to speak. That's why I was asking for the opportunity to speak, because it's not a current case, and I've been trying to report the abuse for years and can't find anyone that'll take the reports on the planet.
Well, I appreciate what you're going through, and I hate that.
Yeah, it's not a current. You said if it's a current case, they said that in person. They said that in person. It's not a current case.
Ma'am, there's nothing I can do to help you. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying to you.
so you said that if it was a current case, you couldn't help, and now even if it's not a current case, you still can't help? I don't know how and what's going on, why these people keep treating me like this in person and on the phone. Pushed and shoved and violated. How much longer is this going to go on?
Smith, Secretary for the
Yeah,
Crimes
they're not
Against Children's
answering.
Division at the District Attorney's
They had
Office.
me on hold
I
all
am
that
either
time.
away from my desk
It
or
has
on
been
my
happening
phone.
years.
If you will please leave your name, a case number, and a phone number.
Family violence, automatically, I was asked to be connected to family violence. They automatically put me on hold. Yes, Marty. I
Yes.
spoke with you about Kara McNeese calling me back. She made that initial call. I believe that was, I can't remember the date, maybe in December or November. And it has not called me back, returned my calls or the call that you said you were leaving with her. Erica never called me back. I've never received a call from Erica. You told me to leave messages with the integrity unit. I've left multiple messages with them, and they haven't called me back. Not one time.
Okay. For the integrity unit, I cannot answer questions for that. That's not family violence. You would have to, I guess, contact somebody in the main switchboard about that in particular. For Kara McNeese, I actually asked her if she managed to give you a call. This was on the 17th of February. She said she called you, but there was no answer.
Oh, okay. Well, she didn't want to leave a message?
Oh, that I don't know. I cannot answer for Kara, but I'm just letting you know what the email was.
Oh,
that she had
okay.
sent me.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't recall getting that. I don't know what's going on with why my calls aren't getting returned. I don't recall that.
I don't know either, but I don't have time for this, Miss.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of. We haven't been on hold. We haven't been on the phone very long, and not having time for someone's life. If I've been begging for my life all that time, and you haven't had time, and police have been falsely arresting me and violating me, and I've been trying to get some.
About the police false. I already told you, public integrity would be the place that you would talk to.
Well,
about
you
that
said
in
you didn't have
particular.
time, and I got pushed and shoved and violated trying to get a protection order there. So
Yes,
what about Erica? Okay, what about Erica?
You escorted out of the building. It was actually the Frank Crowley courthouse security that had done that. I do remember that day.
Okay, you had me escorted out when two protection orders were lost.
No, I didn't have anyone, so I don't have that kind of authority.
Because the director told me he was coming back, and then it changed to I was escorted out. I didn't cause a scene. I didn't cause it as a disturbance. Only thing that I was wanting to know was the status of my protection order. And two of them.
The number, the caller ID is your number. And again, I will let Kara McNeese know to give you a call.
Okay, what happened to Erica?
She's just the protective order supervisor, ma'am.
Okay.
Kara McNeese is actually above Erica.
Okay, so as far as I don't slander is not appropriate for my situation. So the director told me that he was coming out, and then the security came to remove me to prevent my protection order, and it's happened at multiple different locations. Hindering the case is a crime.
I don't know what you mean by director.
I talked to the director. He said he was going to come out.
What?
He said he claimed he was the director when I was there trying to get the protection order and figure out how two of them was lost. And then it changed. Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have directors. We have attorneys and prosecutors.
Oh, well, he told me he was the director. So I don't know who that gentleman was that told me he was the director and was, going to assist me with getting a protection order since two of them was lost. But I think for a person in my situation, blowing me off for years and slandering me is not appropriate for an individual in my situation.
Okay, so what can I do for you, Ms. Clark?
Okay, so Kara McNeese says that she called February 17th and didn't leave a message, and I didn't get the call. She has also texted me before in the past telling me that she was about to call when because I work. So in the past, she texted me and let me know that she was about to call. She can do the same. She's welcome to text me. That way we can have a conversation on why she's not assisting me.
So possibly to text first, correct?
Right. If she has a problem with reaching me.
Okay. Clark. Okay, text Miss Clark. And then obviously phone call as I will go ahead and pass this on to Ms. McNeese.
Okay, thank you.
Well, you're welcome,
And I
Ms.
appreciate
Clark.
it if I don't get any more slander.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
You have a good day.
You too. Bye.